What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Prince Kodash coming at y'all again with another video, man. I'm making another video, man. I've been thinking about a lot of things, man, and I'm just gonna get these video topics out the way, man. You know, just to free up some room in my mind, right? But I really want to talk about, just figuring it out in life and how I found my purpose and what I wanted to do with myself. And I know this will really help men because it's a lot of dudes out here that they don't really have it figured out, or they don't know what they want to do with their life. And it's like, you got to really figure it out. You have to figure it out, or you will end up stuck, or you will stay stuck in the same spot. And it's like, the goal of every man is to improve himself. Being stuck in the same spot is a woman's nature. That is a stagnant, passive nature. And as a man, you can't be in that headspace, or you can't live out everyday life like that. So, you really got to figure it out. And the way I really found out is just by, just going through adversity, going through trial and error. I still remember, man, what I really wanted to do in life was really play basketball, man. I'm about 6'1" tall. I wanted to play basketball in high school, man. And I put everything into basketball. I really did, man. Ninth grade, tried out. I couldn't even make a layup, bro. I wasn't good, man. And, people was laughing at me and shit. And it really hurt me. It really hurt my feelings. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm be truthful. It hurt my feelings, man. When I was in ninth grade, I couldn't make a layup and shit like that in tryouts. And, I used that time to really better myself. I used to go to the park, shoot a few shots. Shoot shots all day, working on my dribbling, working on my shooting form, just practicing, even practicing in the snow. I used to really take basketball real serious, bro, really, really serious, and that's what I wanted to do with my life. I loved basketball, but I wasn't good enough. Ninth grade, then come 10th grade, I'm working on my game, I'm becoming better. I'm playing 1v1s, I'm going to the rec, I'm playing against people that's on the team, and I'm seeing that I'm busting their ass. I'm taking them to the rack, boom. Step back, boom, right at the rack. 3, boom, green in their face. I was doing that shit, and I still never got selected to play on the team. 10th grade come, nope. 11th grade come, nope. And in 11th grade, bro, I was fucking cold, bro. In 11th grade, bro, nobody couldn't guard me in tryouts. Nobody. Bro, even the coaches, the head coach, black dude, he know I was cold. Then you have the assistant coach, he was white, but he used to be the head coach. We used to be in when I was in PE class, he used to be over at the head coach, the black dude. He used to be over the PE class. And whenever his varsity people used to come on the team, I used to be busting their ass right up in front of them. Taking them to the rack. 3, green in their face. Cooking them. Everything, bro. Next thing you know, I still didn't make the team in tryouts. When in tryouts, I couldn't be guarded. I was green at 3s. I was taking motherfuckers to the rack. I was making my passes. I was doing what I did whatever it took to get to that level, and I still didn't make it. So, that was really one of the first times that I feel heartbroken because I really put everything into basketball. I really did. I used to go train in the snow, and I'm from Texas, bro. Snow it's rare to have snow in Texas. If you live in Texas, it's rare. And I used to go train in the cold in Texas, working on my game, and I still didn't make it, bro. So, I really hung up basketball after that, and 12th grade come, I get out of high school, 2017, I get out of high school, I was a year behind, got out of high school, started working jobs. I started working jobs and, working in the factories, moving my way up, losing jobs, leaving jobs, moving my way up, get a different job, get a different job, get a different job. Just still haven't have it figured out, just really just drifting through life, just to be honest. And it took a minute. It took me a minute to, really figure it out. I think I really figured it out in 2021. Really, in 2021 is when I really figured out what I wanted to do with myself. just talking to y'all guys and, really helping y'all, and, just helping people in public and just trying to get their mind in the right spot. And I figured that out, man, just going through those phases in life, basketball not working out for me when that's what I really wanted to do in my life, or these jobs not working out for me whenever, I'm doing the best I can at these jobs. I'm showing up. I'm a very dependable person. I'm gonna do this. I'm a leader. I take leadership. I do everything right, and I still can't make it in that area. So I really just started working on myself. Really, that's how I figured out. I started working on myself. Let me get in this gym. But the real turning point was whenever I got out of jail, really, because in 2020, I was really drinking a lot of alcohol and stuff, and I was backtracking. I was in the right spot. I was making pretty good money at the job I had, but I didn't really have it figured out. I was just living from day to day, and whenever you do that, man, you stay stuck in the same spot. So next thing I know, I end up locked up. And I used that time to really think about what I wanted to do with myself. And, a few months down the line, man, I get out, right? About end of 2020, almost 2021. Still haven't figured it out. I still haven't figured it out. 2021 come, all right, let me get in this gym January. Started the gym January 5th. Started going. And I see, okay, I'm making changes in here. And next thing I know, I'm like, man, I really want to improve myself in life too. I got to figure out what I want to do. Because if you meet me in person, I have a naturally dominant personality. So it's hard for me to even work at a job anyway, And it's like, I have a job now, but I got into what to do, and they let me do what I do. Like, I have total autonomy. I have self-government on the job, because I told them I'm not taking that, that controlling stuff they be trying to do to throw their position around. But I set it up like that, right? But I really have to figure out what I wanted to do with myself through first starting with myself and starting with building myself first. And that's what you should do. You should start with you first. Start on you first. And then learn to build yourself. Just build yourself, like working out, okay? Or just find out what you're naturally good at. Like me, I'm naturally good at always talking to people. So I was in the gym, I'm getting better. I'm looking good. People coming up asking me for advice and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, now I see that I'm used to always helping people. Whether it may be free or I really even be charging people unless like a client, I gotta train you. But like if you come ask me for some advice, I'm gonna help you. You need to get your mind right, I'm gonna help you. You going through something, I'm gonna talk to you. Try to get your mind right. And I'm like, okay, I naturally been doing that forever. So I'm like, okay, why not use that talent? Why not bring it to YouTube? Why not talk to people in public? Even my client told me the other day, he was like, man, you really make it in life, or you really do good in life if you just become a coach, because you had a leadership personality. You're going to tell people what to do or how to get their mind right. You're going to do it. So I'm like, okay, that's one of my gifts. And I just came to realize that just by looking at what everything I do on an everyday basis. I'm always talking to somebody. I'm always trying to get their mind right. I'm trying to help them out. And you got to just really figure it out, man, if you don't want to be stuck. You may like, taking care of children. Whatever you like to do, you may like whatever you do. Whatever you like to do and what you do on an everyday basis is a talent that you have. And you have to use it, because everybody is their own business. You do not have to work a job for other people. You can monetize yourself off of your own talents. That's what they don't want you to know. They don't want us to know that we can monetize ourselves off our own talents. They want us to keep punching the clock, keep going to work, going back home. Forever, and dying off. But there's hella people that I work with now that talk about, I play with them, I'll be like, man, how does another 20 years sound to you? Oh, that's cool. Like, nah, bro, that's not a good mindset to be in. So you're going to give another 20 years and you're going to look up, you're going to be damn near 70. Now it's time to retire. So you worked all this time to the end of your life to where you finna die. You got a few years left, and that's when the time you get to chill out. So why work from 18 or 16 or 14 till damn 70, and you end up dying a few years later? That's not the life that you should want to live. So you have to figure it out. You have to figure it out, and it's gonna take time to figure it out. Think about what you're good at. Think about how you can help people. Think about how you can bring value instead of bringing your time to a job to where they can fire you at any moment, or you bring your time to a job and they don't care about you, and you're still waiting on checks every week. You're still waiting on paychecks every week. Check the check, check the check, check the check. So you find a talent to where you can monetize, to where you can make a substantial amount of income, to where you ain't even got to go clocking at no job. You ain't got to go deal with nobody bullshit at no job. You ain't got to deal with nothing but yourself. So you're responsible for yourself. But everybody don't want to do that. So, y'all really figure it out. Y'all really figure it out and figure out your life's purpose, or you're going to be stuck, like I say. So figure it out now. It's 2022. There's no excuses. I don't want to hear no bitch, no bicker, none of that in the comments. I don't want to hear none of that. Figure it out if you want to improve you. But that's it, man. I'll holler back at y'all, man. I have to just drop that on y'all real quick.